everybody, Pat Huntoon here from Technique Junkies, and today I'm here to talk with you about Shimmering Bliss Toppers, what we call toppers, and also we're going to be finishing off this spooky Halloween card. We will be using a topper on it, but I wanted to show you how I made it in case you're interested in making it. So we created these toppers to go on top of other things that might not have shimmer. So what I've actually taken the liberty to do is go back and pick out some cards that I've made in the past that weren't really very shimmery or no shimmer at all. And I'm going to be spraying over the top of these with the four of the five. And then I'm going to be finishing this card off, the Pile of Skulls card off, using the fifth one. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So the Shimmering Bliss Toppers have absolutely no color in them. They are mica only. So they add a very fine layer of mica to whatever you put that on top of them or put them over. So I'm taking this card, and this is called, she's the Jazz Singer. This is We Are All Stars, and this background is mosaic background. And I do have some shimmer just lightly in the background over some of these scallops. But what I'm going to be doing is adding the gold Shimmering Bliss, which of course is a topper. So you have to shake it just a little bit or roll it to get that mica. You never shake up and down. You want to get that mica off the bottom because mica is heavy. And even though this is a completed card, I can put this right over the top and it's going to look great. So what I'm going to do is go right on the edge of where I want to start spraying, and I'm going to do nice long even strokes just to add this beautiful layer of gold. And what I want to do is just wipe it off these shells, bead shells, whatever you want to call them. And everywhere else, I'm just going to let that dry. Let me show you that in the light. It is so golden and it is spectacular. And the gold does not take over the card, not at all. It's just there and it's pretty. This was colored with colored pencils, and you can see it doesn't change the way those colored pencils. I'm trying to gather that gold with the light, show you the gold with the light, because it is a very fine shimmer of gold on there. So this was right over colored pencils, didn't do anything to the colored pencils. So that's one. The second card, this is Knowing You Makes Me Happy. This is from Fairy Tale Flowers. And I am going to be using the Dazzle over this one. This is Dazzle. It's a pearlized white mica. And this one I'm going to shake up. Now, I colored this one with a combination of markers and with glitter markers. So you can see the markers here, and you can see I use glitter markers in the background. So I'm going to just put this all over the whole thing, and there's no mica on the bottom, so we're ready to go. This adds that white pearly look. Can you see the pearl on there? It's spectacular. That is so remarkably beautiful. I just love the way that Dazzle looks. The third one I want to do for you is I Wish to Live a Life That Causes My Soul to Dance with the Party Chicks. And in the background, I have French fried clouds. And we are going to be using iridescent on this one. And iridescent is a favorite of a lot of people because you can really just even see from the label, it's iridescent. This one, I think because we have embossing here, I'm just going to flip that one over to take some off the top of that embossing. So that is the iridescent. Oh, that shimmer is just gorgeous. The final one of the cards that are pre-made, and this is the ABC background with the Too Dark to Read stamp. And I'm going to be using mixed metals on this one. Mixed metals is interesting because it's all of my metals together, the ones I have out now and the ones that are coming out in the future. And again, I'm going to move the mica. And once that's all shaken up, it almost looks like it has a beige tone to it. I think you can kind of see that. And I'm just going to go over this whole thing. Oh, I love this one. And on the books, the pattern paper here, which is what this is, I'm just going to wipe that a little bit. I don't want quite so much on there. And oh, isn't that cute with those mixed metals on there? It really adds that beautiful shimmer to it. Once we get this done, we're going to be putting silver on the back of this. So I am highlighting just a few of the skulls on here, not all of them, just a few of the skulls. And what I'm using is Copic markers. I'm using YR21 Cream, E50 Eggshell, and WOO. So I'm just highlighting a few of these just by going over them and over this part, and then I'm Taking the lighter color and blending that a little bit. And I am taking the gray. I'm just kind of going in to gray it out a little bit because I don't want that to be yellow necessarily. And I'm just going to do that here and there. I'm just picking out a few skulls to do that with. Okay, so I think that's enough. This was stamped Tuxedo Black Memento ink on Nina Solar White cardstock, 80 pound. And I'm going to be using the Shimmering Bliss Silver Topper on this. So I'm going to shake that up and let's spray that. Again, my hand is really close to the cardstock and I'm just going to do nice long even strokes and put a silver layer over the top of that. Look at that. It gave it that shimmer and it aged it a little bit to make it look like those skulls are vintage. So I love the way that the toppers work. So again, we have mixed metal, we have silver, we have dazzle, we have iridescent, and we have gold. Those are the 5 topper colors that we have. I hope you've enjoyed this little primer on Technique Junkie Shimmering Bliss Toppers and how to effectively make a vintage skull card. It's very easy. And I hope you will join us next time. If you like this tutorial, give us a thumbs up on YouTube and subscribe to the Technique Junkies YouTube channel for further tutorials. Thank you for watching today. I'll see you next time. Bye now.